Sup Bros, live from the Safety School in Kalamazoo. It's the Bro Show, your source for campus news, green lights, and respectful, consensual hookup tips. Now, here are your hosts, Chet, Lil C, Kowalski, and Lance. Hey everybody, welcome to the Bro Show live from the Kappa Theta Kappa house at a university in Kalamazoo. I always forget which one. Sup bros. I'm your host, Chet, Lil C Kowalski. Woo, Lil C! And my co-host Lance is not with us tonight, because, as you guys can see, we're still recovering here at the Kappa Theta Kappa house from the raging kegger that we threw this past weekend. It went all weekend long. Still recovering this Monday. None of us have been to class, and Lance is actually in the ER with rectal problems involving a beer funnel being in his butt. But he will be back with us next week. Just to give you guys an update, we have the on Kappa Theta Kappa activities coming up this week and this month. We have the Frisbee golf tournament against the other Greek organizations this weekend, and there will also be another kegger. We got to get cleaned up in time. The house cleaned up in time for that, and there's just a lot going on campus lately. We have our national chapter has finally settled the sexual assault lawsuits that have cropped up over the past 10 years, and we just finished our sensitivity training this past week. Just in time for this epic party that we threw, but we're definitely retaining everything that we learned. It's a weird time to be on campus because we got a lot of radical voices on campus that you wouldn't expect to hear just 10 years ago when my older brother was in college and never once got a sexual assault charge, even though he does pay a lot of child support from those times. One of those voices that we see as a fixture pretty much every day in the free speech zone on campus is this one guy who dresses with a lot of style. He's got a lot of really passionately held beliefs about the conversation on sex and gender and consent in this country. And he's literally spends every minute in the free speech zone on campus just shouting at the top of his lungs about this stuff. And I wanted to get him to sit down to go into more depth about his perspectives on this subject. So I want everyone to give a big hand, everyone in our studio audience to give a big hand to Nice Guy Steve. Nice Guy Steve!
Thank you, Chet.
Welcome.
I'm so
Lil
glad
C,
to
please,
be here.
Please call me Lil C.
Well,
All the
I
ladies
shall call you Lil
on
C.
campus know about Lil C.
Well, I shall call you that.
Oh, shall. Man, you must be like an English lit major or something.
No, so I'm actually super intelligent. I'm actually more intelligent than other people in my grade. I am 22. I am a senior, second year. And because of that, it really gives me an upper leg on intelligence, and I'm smarter than everybody else.
Oh,
It makes it really hard to have conversations.
I like Rick and Morty, brah. I fucking love Rick and Morty. Shit,
I don't
hilarious.
have time to watch television.
Whoa, so you're like that level intelligent. Too intelligent even for Rick and Morty.
Mm-hmm.
So, we see you a lot in the free speech zone on campus. Like, at first, I didn't even know you were a student. I just thought you were just some crazy old man from the community who had wandered onto the free speech zone and was.
I get that all the time. I get that all the time
gibberish.
because I'm a guy, and I want to dress with style, and I want to come to class, and I want to look my best, and then I get chastised for it, by men. by, Chads out there, that come up to me
man.
and try to, like, bring me down. To, Stacy's out there that just want to play with my heart. And I just say that, I'm out there on the free speech area, like, really, really making my truth.
Right on. I mean, I've dated a number of Stacys, and they do tend to be bitches in the long run.
Yeah, and they always.
They do tend to be strong, independent women. I am president of this chapter. I will not let this chapter be dragged into another lawsuit. We do respect, really, and Kappa Theta Kappa. We're always happy to show women around the.
But see, that's the thing. House. That's another thing that brings me to my point. I mean, look at you. You're obviously a jock. You're obviously popular. You're in a fraternity. This is just a, it is a commuter school.
Thanks, bro.
But I mean, no, it isn't a compliment. It's me telling you.
Sounds a lot like a compliment.
This is why you get the Stacys. I don't get them. They never date me. And I will spend all my money, but they always go because, I don't have enough money, or I don't have my acne cleared up, or whatever. And they'll try to tell me that it's my personality, or that I'm just abrasive, or that I just talk too fast because I need to sound smarter than everybody else. No, that is not the reason. It's because they're bitches, man. They're bitches.
I hear you, bro. I mean, women do tend to be very strong and independent nowadays, and
you give them all of your heart.
But I mean, have you ever tried, instead of like spending a lot of money on a woman, just giving her just a really giving her your big one, Like, I don't want to be too explicit about it, but
what I'm saying is, yes, if I have to say it, yes, I am No, I have not touched the bosom of a woman. But
That's weird.
That is not my it's not my fault.
That's super weird, dude.
It's not my fault. Okay? Explain. Again, like I say, I can spend all the money in the world on them. I can, I'm a nice guy. Okay? That's the one thing to know about me. I'm a nice guy. And women take advantage of it. And they push it all the way to the end. And then when it's time, like, I'm nice to them, and we're talking, we're having conversations, right? And I'm texting her how her day is, and sometimes she responds, and sometimes she doesn't respond. And then when it comes to me getting at a party and trying to get in them pants, then she doesn't want it anymore.
Consensually, of course. I mean,
but yeah,
it's
exactly.
very important.
But it's like
very
one
important.
of those things.
As president of the local chapter of Kappa Theta Kappa,
we
only ever endorse consent. Consensual consent at all times.
Okay, well, at what point do you just say, what the fuck, man? And that it's a problem. That it's an epidemic of women. That it's a problem that women, it's an epidemic of women telling us nice guys no.
Well, man, I feel like I'm Joe Rogan hosting a podcast right now because you, as my guest, are blowing my mind with your observations.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, I'm trying to open more minds about it because I think it's a thing that a lot of people don't realize is happening. Nice guys like me, like, people are always talking about, like, oh, I want a nice guy. But then, nice guys like me always get pushed to the wayside, I'm super smart. I will probably be a rocket scientist by the time I'm 30. I will probably work for Elon Musk at Tesla at some point. I will probably, have tons of millions of dollars, but that's not going to come later. And, like, I need to get laid now. And they're not respecting.
Struggle's real.
And they're not respecting. They're not respecting the effort that I'm constantly shoveling out. Like, for instance, the other day, went to lunch with this girl. Saw her in the lunch. I paid for her meal because I'm a nice guy. I paid for her meal.
I agree. That is a nice guy thing to do.
Okay? And then, what does she do? She says, thank yous, and walks off. I paid for your fucking meal, bitch. Okay? I paid for your meal in that lunch line.
And, of course, by bitch you mean strong, independent woman.
And here I am, being the nice guy, paying for your meal. And you are just gonna say thank you and walk away from me. That's what I'm saying, Chet. I mean, I'm sure you don't have that stuff. I'm sure, like a real burly jockey frat guy such as yourself, you don't have those problems. You don't have the problems that I do.
You're blowing my mind. You're opening my eyes in so many ways. I mean, last time I peeled a banana or an overripe banana and just shoved it in a chick's face as a prank, and we just kind of banged right there in the janitor closet outside the cafeteria.
Yeah, see, I don't get janitor closet bangs. You know?
Well, that's.
I really thought that might happen to me when I bought that chick's lunch. You know, but like, goddamn, like, what do I have to do? Like the other day. Okay, here's another one. Okay.
Man, I licked every bit of overripe banana off her face.
Other day, go to the library. The intern's in there. She helps me find a book. Okay, she is working at the library, Chad. She is working at the library, and she is wearing a skirt.
Well, she sounds very intelligent like you.
She's wearing a skirt, working at the library. Everybody knows that men have librarian sexual fantasies, especially smart men such as myself have these fantasies.
Me too.
And
a lot.
She was working there.
Acted plenty of them out too.
And let me also mention, she was wearing heels. And you know what that means.
Means like
that means
she's like showing that booty off. Damn.
Yeah, that means that she's DTF. I know she's DTF. Okay. So I go
in my experience, they always are when they're wearing heels, and I approach them and say something gross to them about their shoes. Well, except one time when I had to have my dad like bail me out of trouble, but that was my freshman year.
Well, I mean, I too have been in trouble with some law. I too have 4 restraining orders put on me.
Oh no!
One happened to be from the librarian. She helped me. Okay, seriously. Okay, tell me I'm wrong. She helps me find a book. So I think, okay, this girl, she's down. She's ready. She's helped me. She's wearing a skirt. She's got the heels on. So I go in to hug her, and I didn't go all the way down, but I did nearly, try to cuss her butt. I mean, they tell you to take a chance.
Gave her the full Garrison Keillor, sure.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you miss all the chances you don't take. So, and then what does she do? She screams. She calls security. She files a restraining order.
Cool play on words, man.
And
sometimes it is like a restraining disorder.
Yeah, and that pisses me off because she's giving me all the signs. And, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm a nice guy. I don't want to breach boundaries. I don't want to be like one of those dudes that just goes up and be like, oh, you're mine, and then take you. No, that's not me. But, like, I every day I struggle, like, when does a woman want to fuck me? When is it okay to kiss a person? So it's just like, I live that life just not knowing what's what.
Consent is hard to navigate. Thankfully, we have explicitly detailed rules posted to the door of our fraternity house, not unlike Martin Luther did when he nailed his stuff to the door of the church and whatever. So if you ever need any guidance on consent, just check out what we got posted on all the bedroom doors here in the frat house and the front door. Because we're a great place to learn about consensual hookup tips that are a safe space for everyone, which is what we want to create here so that we do not get expelled and have our fraternities
but that's another thing, like safe space. Safe from what?
Rape and sexual assault, and...
That's another thing people try to call me. They try to call me a rapist. I'm not a rapist.
Oh, no, bro, that's
am not
shit.
a rapist.
Serious shit.
Yeah, like, I am not. Okay?
Well, I mean, I choose to believe you.
Well, thank you. So you have me on this show, Chet. Do you have any questions?
So I like to play a lot of Fortnite on Twitch, and as you know, there's a lot of controversy about the way men treat women on streaming platforms. Do you have any opinions on that?
Well, I mean, I don't know, like, look, I don't go to that many streams. I'm not that knowledgeable about the subject at all. But you know what? I do have opinions, and I will share my opinion that women that show their breasts on cam should be ashamed of themselves for turning down people like me. Oh, look. Okay, I lied. I have been in chat rooms, okay? But I got banned. Because some woman was saying I was trying to harass her in direct messaging. And I'm just trying to say, look, I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I just wanted to be nice.
Clearly. That's totally
I just
the vibe
wanted
that
to
I've
be
gotten
nice.
through this
I
whole
just
interview.
wanted to be nice to her. I'm the victim. Okay? I'm the victim of bullying here. Okay? And I don't
That's pretty rough,
appreciate
bro.
Yeah, and I don't appreciate it. And just because they have titties and can flaunt them around, making, virgin men such as myself. I'm 22 and a virgin, Chet. I'm 22-year-old virgin.
That just blows my mind. Like, I didn't know that was even possible. Man,
I
you're just
know.
opening up a whole new world of sad, pathetic crap to me. Like, man, thank you for opening my eyes and squeegeeing my third eye.
But, I will say this. I am not an incel. Incels, okay, they have given up. And I refuse to give up. Okay?
That's what makes you such a nice guy.
I am. I'm just a nice guy. I'm nice guy Steve. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get, women on this campus to respect my niceness. Yes, it's true.
I say much respect to that. Much respect to your efforts there.
When some random Stacy on campus says, fuck you, whenever I just try to give her a nice compliment or two and tell her that her body looks nice. I shouldn't get a fuck you for that. I should be appreciated. Why are they wearing those clothes if not for
I don't
men
understand.
like myself?
When you tell a girl that they fuck you, like what? I don't
Well,
understand
not
what you're
me.
saying.
They tell me fuck. Yeah, they tell me to fuck you. Fuck you. Like they don't let me fuck them.
Oh, I still don't get it.
Yeah, no, seriously, man. Like, it's baffling. I have no idea. But it's because, I'm not a jock like you. So,
Well, thanks. Thank you very much once again. Like, you really are a nice guy.
But yeah, like,
You've been showering me with compliments
I
this whole
shouldn't
time.
be met with such, I don't even know the word, such anger. Okay, why are they dressing like this? Why are they wearing yoga pants if I'm not supposed to compliment their ass? Why are they wearing crop tops if I'm not allowed to look at their stomach? Why wear a V-neck shirt if I can't say, hey, you have really nice bosoms that I would like our child to suck on once you have our child?
You sound like just a classic old school gentleman with classic values.
To me,
the kind
that's
of stuff
showing
you're
a
saying-
girl that I'm thinking about family. I'm
you
thinking
talk
about a
like you're on
future
Downton
with this
Abbey, in my
person.
opinion.
Okay, I'm thinking about a future with her. And to be met with disdain when this is all that society tells me to be is nice. You gotta be nice. Women like nice. Well, no, they don't like nice. Because I am nice. I'm nice guy Steve. And I'm not getting laid.
They tend to like a nice cock. They like that kind of nice.
And I don't even know. No
someone
woman's
who
looked
can
at
do a
it to
nice
tell
job
me.
at cunnilingus too. If you can eat a pussy pretty nicely, they're pretty stoked on that.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm the only person that's ever, me and my mom are the only persons that's ever seen my penis. I'm not
Whoa, that's like weird, dude.
I know, I'm not a homosexual. I'm not showing my penis to any, Jimmy on the street. I only want women to see it. And I don't even know if it's a good penis.
I've shown my penis to plenty of other men. Doesn't make me a homo.
Oh, that
Not that
totally
there's anything
makes
wrong with
that's
that.
like textbook.
We do have homo Americans in our fraternity. We accept them. They are our brothers and do not judge. And I have shown many of them my penis. It does not make me one of them. But I digress.
I just look. I know. It's a cruel, cruel world, Chet.
True that. So
and I just know, like, I'm about to leave this college. I've stretched it out as long as I could. They're actually just pushing to get me out of here. I can't be and some people say, hire a prostitute if it's that big of a deal for you. But guess what? Okay, I shouldn't have to do that. Okay, I know I'm fucking ugly. But I know there's some fat chick out there that's going to be willing to fuck me. Okay? I just have to find them. But even they're not even coming. So it's just like, what's the point?
So quick question.
Okay?
When you say fat chick, what is that?
I mean, anything. Anything from thick with 2 C's to like obese. I will take anything at this point. But I shouldn't have to pay for it because I'm a man, and I shouldn't have to pay to lose my virginity.
Okay, I just asked because I've heard these stories of something called fat chicks, but I mean, I think that they're invisible to me, and I just can't see them. Like, I think I lack the 6th sense necessary to see this fat chick thing. Or someone pointed out to me a chick and said that someone that they said was a fat chick. I just thought it was a dude. Like, I just thought there was, like, smoking hot babes and dudes.
I mean, there's hot fat
That's what's
chicks.
in the world. Because, I mean, I grew up...
I don't discriminate on size or looks, really. I just don't want to have to pay for it. And there's no woman... It's like, again, I tell you, I've had a couple of women try to say, Steve, you're not that hideous. Which I know they're fucking lying because I've seen myself. I'm pretty fucking hideous. They're like, Steve, you're not that hideous. But your personality sucks. Well, screw them. Their personality sucks. And you know what? They're not hot enough. Like, I don't want to have sex with them anyway. Like, their personality sucks. How dare you tell me? Like, I'm sitting here.
Yeah, man, like, turn it back around on them. Yeah. It's like, one good turn deserves another.
Yes, I offered them a ride back to their dorm from a building 3 blocks away. I offered them a ride every day for a month. And finally they were like, Steve, you're a nice guy. But, I hear that a lot. You're a nice guy, but. You're a nice guy, but.
Are you sure they're not just complimenting your butt? Are they
no,
not? Are
my,
they not saying,
I don't
"Hey
have
guy,
an attractive
you
butt."
got a nice butt"? Like Canadian chicks, they'll say, "Hey guy, you got a nice butt." I mean, I hear that a lot from the Canadian chicks who go to this university.
But I will say that I would like a girlfriend and wife. I did not bring my waifu pillow with me today. I left it at home. But I do have one. That I rub up against nightly.
Technology is amazing.
Yeah. Well, it's just a pillow. It's a body pillow. But I mean, she's the love of my life right now, and I mean, I really wish I could have convinced her to come with me, but she doesn't like cameras. Bright lights freak her out. She only lets me touch her when it's dark in the room.
I mean, that does take me back to when I was about 12 years old, and I my very first time getting off was with pillow, and then I turned 12, and after that one time, then I just started banging real chicks.
So
I feel your pain.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I know the experience of getting off one time on a pillow.
Well, I think it's just one of those things. I think everybody needs to experience it once. It is it's a nice feeling, but it doesn't supplement I assume, doesn't supplement the feeling of a vagina. But also, I don't give up hope. Like, I hope to get laid eventually. Another complaint people have brought up to me is that my voice is a little high. And
it is a little high.
Mm-hmm.
It is a little.
That I have an effeminate face.
In high school, I would have beaten the shit out of you every day.
Yeah,
but
I do.
I'm a grown, more mature man now. I've changed. especially after that hard talking to I got from the human resources lady here on the university from the.
The basketball team likes to, make fun of me and say I look like a 40-year-old lesbian with a mustache. That's
so
always
weird
fun
because
times.
they all look like
that's
40-year-old
That's
lesbians
always
with
nice
mustaches.
for them to do. Just rolling by, like I can't help it. I have an effeminate face. I have a lot of estrogen in my system. I can't help it. I do cry on impulse sometimes. I can't help it. I'm a nice guy, goddammit. It's just give me a chance.
It's like, well, maybe you should just introduce yourself to the women's basketball team because I think they would all be very into you. Like just something. I'm getting a
won't
feeling
work. I've
that
tried.
the women's basketball team would be very into you as you just described yourself.
I've tried to hit on lesbians before, Chet. I thought for a long time, lesbians, they're just women that don't want to deal with the assholes anymore. Forgive me for saying this, but the jocks like yourself that mistreat them, they're sick of dealing with you, so they become a lesbian. I've tried to turn them around and just show them, no, I'm a nice guy. You can date me.
I like the record
you
show.
can
I've
trust
never
me.
mistreated a lesbian. Like as president of Kappa Theta Kappa, I've never mistreated a lesbian. All lesbians are welcome in the Kappa Theta Kappa house. I think that's been our mantra even before everyone got woke. Lesbians are totally welcome in the Kappa Theta Kappa house. Just putting that out there.
Well, okay, man. I mean, I think I've said all I need to say. I've got a meeting. I've got to make it over to the free speech area. They're trying to limit. I usually feel that if I get there, right at noon, they wait until 2 before they kick me out. Anything later, I got to get my message out there as most as possible.
All right, man. We'll just keep the free speech spirit alive. I'm a big Joe Rogan fan myself, and Dave Rubin. I love all those free speech guys because it's the only issue that really matters. So thanks for coming by, nice guy Steve. It's been a great talk, and now this man is going to be going his own way. Well,
thank you guys for having me on your show. I'm sorry to hear about your coach Lance.
Yeah, we'll have to. Me and you and Lance get together and party sometime, dude.
Yeah.
We will get you laid.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Because I really do need to get laid.
Clearly. All right. So that was a pretty awesome episode of the Bro Show. Everyone remember the Kegger next weekend and the Frisbee Golf Tournament. And till next time, Brosive Stalin.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.